Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, or if you are new, welcome to the channel. First, are you following me on social media? If you are, good job. If you're not, what are you doing? Because if you were following me on social media, you would know that so much has happened since our last video in this last week. Guys, I booked my very first feature-length film, and I am so incredibly excited about it. And you know that means I'm going to be bringing you guys along for the entire process. So if you haven't done so already, make sure to go follow my social medias. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you know every time I post a new video about this whole filming process. I'm so excited to get started. But that is not what this video is about. So let's get started with this video. So, like I said, that's not what this video is about. I have been lucky enough in my years doing this that I have met every type of personality under the sun, and I am so very lucky that a few of those beautiful souls have graciously decided to help me out with today's video. So, guys, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Josh Tarr. My friends call me JT.
What's up, guys? My name is Amir.
Hi, my name is Regina Chen.
Hi, my name is Kevin.
Hi, my name is Courtland Johnson.
Hi, my name is Kathleen Roy.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whatever time zone you may be in. My name is Jean Hippolyte.
I'm an actor and I am from Malaysia.
I'm represented by Pastorini Bosby out of Houston, Texas.
I'm an actor. I'm from Singapore.
I'm an actor. I'm also a writer, a producer, a director. I create content on YouTube.
I am from Miami, Florida.
How long have you been acting?
I started doing plays when I was about 5 or 6 years old, and I'm almost 30 now. So we're talking about, like 25, 24 years doing this, which is pretty insane.
I've been an actor for about, say, 7 years now, maybe a little bit more than that, I think. I started when I was 16.
I've been acting for about 6 years.
I've been an actor for about a year and a half.
I became an actor about, I want to say, 8-9 years ago. My freshman year in undergrad at Bethune-Cookman University.
How'd you get started as an actor?
Acting kind of fell on my lap really organically. I started off with modeling and realized I liked doing commercials more because of my personality and the fact that I really love eating and couldn't get skinny enough on the runway.
When I was a little kid, I used to watch a lot of really old black and white musicals with my mom and my grandma, and I was always really fascinated by people singing and dancing and being really dramatic, and I always used to mimic them and walk around the house doing the same lines that I had seen in the movies. And as I got older, I learned what that was, and I started taking classes and being in plays in school and in the neighborhood and really learning about the art of theater and live performance. And then as I got older and I went to college, I took classes in film as well, and I learned what it kind of takes to be in the movies as well.
I was sort of forced into it by my drama teacher back in high school. He wanted to direct a play, but not a lot of people wanted to join, so he actually sort of forced some of us to join. But I didn't really feel forced because I was curious at the same time. I didn't know what theater was, I didn't know what acting was, so I kind of volunteered as well.
I got a really good coach, Laura Vivray, and I trained with her for years and discovered that I just love, the characters, storylines, shows, movies, all that good stuff. I'm still in the very early stages of acting, but it's constantly a grind, it's constantly a hustle.
I believe, I know I started back then because I actually loved voice acting, and I really wanted to get into theater and to learn more about it.
I loved pretending. I loved being in another world. I loved my imagination, and I really enjoyed getting to make things up in my head and getting to act them out in front of other people, and that transcended more in my adult life. Getting to be in front of an audience was such a rewarding thing for me that I knew that's what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. I wanted to entertain people.
Most of my work thus far has been in voiceover for anime at Sentai Filmworks. I've been in quite a few of their shows, and fortunately for me, that's exactly what got me into acting. I've always been a huge anime fan. Even was in the anime club way back in high school and stuff like that. So just my love for that kind of drove me down the right path to finding the right people and how I found out how to get into the industry.
Had a professor, his name was PJ, we call him Professor John. And I miraculously ended up in this theater elective. I was undecided when I got to college, so I ended up in this theater elective, and I was forced to audition for Walter Lee Younger in Raisin in the Sun. I was told if I didn't audition for that role, I would have got an F in the class. So I auditioned, and some way, somehow, I got the part of Walter Lee Younger, not even being a theater major. And I guess you would say the rest is history. I liked it, I enjoyed it, I loved it. People clapped and praised for me after the show. It was one of those things where I felt like I was in my element. So I ran with it. So I guess PJ saw something in me that I didn't see in myself at the time.
The rehearsal process was very long, very grueling, and very tiring. So I dreaded it. I dreaded the whole rehearsal process. Every time I go to rehearsal, I'll be like, why am I here? Until the night of the performance. That's when everything changed. The moment I stepped on stage, I felt a sort of excitement within me. The vibe was very thrilling. And I enjoyed performing in front of everybody, you know? And after that show, I thought to myself, this could be something that I would do in the future. Maybe as a career, you never know. And I've never stopped acting ever since. Every year, until I graduated high school, I took part in every school play. And I eventually continued on to study acting in college, and I went to the New York Film Academy in LA to study to get my master's degree in acting, and that's when I met Phoebe Ray.
I started my career late in film acting. I was a theater actor, but I moved to the West Coast to start a career in film acting, and it's been going great. I don't feel like I'm at the top, but I am on my way. I'm doing some amazing things.
So, if you could give one piece of advice to another actor, what would it be?
Find a new hobby. Maybe not acting related, maybe it can contribute. For me, I was hitting just kind of a plateau and nothing was happening. Things are slow. You never know how the seasons are going to play out each year. And especially as a minority, it's hard enough as it is.
Persevere, because it's a really rough industry out there, and there is a lot of people who would discourage you from doing the things that you do. But if you're truly passionate about it, and if you believe that's your life's calling, you know, I do encourage you to keep pushing on, to take on things that you may not like, just so that you would do a little bit of the things that you love.
It's important to really just do it because you love it and you want to get your name out there, not always because it's a big flashy presentation.
If you really want to do this, if you want to make acting as your career, first thing you need to do is go for classes. Go for acting classes, acting training, you know, whether it's a Meisner class or Stella Adler or a movement, improv class, whatever. Just get yourself in classes, because that's a very, very basic thing an actor needs to do. And that's also another way of you making connections, of meeting other actors, meeting new people, and build your network.
Any actor that's been in the business for a while, that's been going out, that feel like they're burning out, or any actor that feels like, okay, I'm gonna try this out, I'm gonna try and jump into this artist world. One thing I could tell you is have that rhinoceros skin. PJ told me that. That tough skin will get you far in this business. It'll get you past the nose and the ridicules and the critics. So just have that rhinoceros skin and keep pushing and keep working on your craft to be the best person you can be. Living moment to moment with whoever you are on stage or in front of a camera.
I picked up kickboxing, and now I'm just training and feeling better about myself and just keeping myself busy, doing something that's going to impact me in a beneficial way.
A lot of work, but very, very worth it, as everything is that you're passionate about. Lots of work, but worth it at the end because it all pays off. And the reason I'm actually recording this little segment in the car is because I thought it also brought up a good point that you may not think about when trying to get into the business, is you spend a lot of time in the car, especially if you're an actor in Houston and a large number of auditions are in Austin and Dallas. You'll drive 4 hours one way, spend a few minutes in a casting room, turn right back around, drive another 4 hours just to get back home. So just something you might want to consider getting into it, but still, if you're doing something you love, it's still so worth it. So I hope that was informational. Hope that was helpful.
Well, like I said, I've been doing this for about 24 years, which is a really long time, and I'm not done yet. Keep going. And there are so many times where I want to just kind of, put a snooze on my career and say, you know what, it wasn't for me. And I know a lot of other people that are thinking of kicking the bucket to acting and not doing it anymore. And my advice to you is, just because it hasn't happened for you yet doesn't mean it's never going to happen. Don't ever give up. If you have to take a little break, it's okay to take breaks. There are so many people in any career, in any profession, that has to take a little bit of a break now and then and just kind of recharge the batteries and rethink what they're doing and how they're going to do it. But don't ever give up. And to people wanting to become an actor, I'd say fight hard. Study as much as you can. Don't necessarily worry about getting the best roles or doing the most flashy performances. Do what you enjoy doing best and what makes you feel the most inspired as an actor. And also do anything. I know a lot of people who join this business join it because they want to become a big, flashy, famous, Hollywood movie star, Broadway sensation. And that could happen for you, but for a lot of people, it doesn't. A lot of people are professional actors and do it their whole life without a whole lot of recognition except by their community that they're in, by the city that they live in, and that's okay. I would say if you're starting off, don't ever turn something down because you think it's not big enough for you. Every actor has to start from the bottom and work their way up. Do everything. Take every project you can. A lot of them are going to be bad ones. A lot of them are going to be run by people that don't know what they're doing, but that is part of you learning your process and trying to figure out what kind of actor you are.
My advice is just keep doing it. Don't stop. Get it. You just have to keep working it. Try every avenue you can. Try social media. Try music videos, make your own stuff, do whatever you can, get excited about acting. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. If you want to do it, throw yourself into it with no reservations at all.
This industry is very tough. If you go to LA, there are 10 of thousands of people who wants to be an actor. If you go to a restaurant, the waiter, the waitresses, or you go to a bar, the bartender probably wants to be an actor, or is an actor, or a struggling actor, So it's not easy. The whole point of this is to never give up. There will be times when you feel like you're not getting auditions, when you feel like you're auditioning but you're not getting the roles, and you feel like giving up. Don't. Because the best part usually comes right after the storm. Remember, nothing lasts forever, even the bad times. It's just a phase. Never give up. It's just a test for yourself to see whether you can actually survive this. If you really want to do this, you have to survive. And one of the ways is to never give up. Go out and make your own project. Go out, make friends with filmmakers, or if you have any filmmaker friends, collaborate with them. Make a short film or a commercial or a feature film, anything. Never ever stop acting, because the moment you stop acting, and then if you want to get back into acting again, it's going to be tough. You will have a bigger mountain to climb than when you first started. Never give up. Keep working hard, because great things comes to those who hustle. Not to those who wait, to those who hustle. Because if you're going to wait, then you'll be waiting forever. The dream role that you want is not gonna come knocking on your door and be like, hey, here's your dream role, have at it. Nah, it doesn't work that way. If you want something, you have to go out and get it. Okay, no one but yourself can make it happen for you. You go out there, make it happen, whatever it takes.
Anyone have any final thoughts they'd like to share?
I'm taking a much needed retreat from Los Angeles, and I just got back from a bike tour, so I am at my most natural best. You can find me at The Catwoman Rules with a K to see my channel, Women's Inspiration Weekly, creating FEMpowerment.
Thank you again for giving me this opportunity.
Find something new to do, try something, go skydiving, or start painting, whatever you want. Relight that fire under your ass. I don't know if I was supposed to say ass. Beep.
I'm Josh Tarr. I'm a working actor, and I'm trying to make it big just like everybody else in the world. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I am on Instagram at JT_Starboy. Never give up and just do as much as you can. So that's me.
Thank you so much, Phoebe, for letting me do this little part here and featuring me on your show. I really, really appreciate it. So make sure you guys hit that like or subscribe button to her channel. She's amazing, and amazing for putting this information together for everybody else out there.
Good luck out there.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Until next time.
I love you, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Well, you heard Courtland. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that little bell to turn on the notifications so that you know every time I post a new video, and so that you can join our notification family. And make sure to thumbs up this video. When I first got the idea for this video, I was super excited, and I really wanted to hear what other actors had to say and what other advice that they could give that maybe I was forgetting or didn't think of or anything like that. Just get another perspective. We have so many personalities in this field, so many different types, sizes, ages, ethnicities, cultures. I mean, literally, I have friends in this business from all over the world. So I thought it would be so nice to get that many different perspectives to give you guys some motivating informational help. But a funny thing happened. As different as we all are, and we're all extremely different, we all seem to come together and give the same advice, and nobody was prompted. I reached out to everybody who participated in the video and asked them to give one piece of advice. And the one unifying thing all of us continue to say is never give up on your dreams. Fight hard, work hard, never give up. Again, I have to give a huge thank you to JT, Jean, Regina, Kevin, Courtland, Amir, and Kathleen for taking time out of their extremely busy schedules to help me make this video. You guys should definitely go follow them on all of their social media, which of course I will have down in the description box below. I hope that this video was able to help some of you guys out there, give you some motivation, keep you guys going, and yeah, that is all I have for you today. I will see you next week. Bye, guys.